Hello, my name is Yujin Yang and I'm majoring in history. My presentation is about fossil fuels. Here's the definition of fossil fuels. Fossil fuel is fuels such as coal and oil that is formed from the decayed remains of plants and animals. This will show how fossil fuels are formed. Tiny sea plants and animals died and were buried on the ocean floor. Over time they were covered by layers of silt and sand. Over millions of years, the remains were buried deeper and deeper. The enormous heat and pressure turned into oil and gas. Today we'll drill down through layers of silt, sand and rock to reach the rock formation that contain oil and gas deposits. As you know, it was not that long since we used it in our lives and became things indispensable to live. Coal has been so important during the Industrial Revolution as new industries at the time needed power supplies. And nowadays, fossil fuels account for about 84% among the whole energy consumption we use. Of course, coal use has been decreased because of many reasons like environmental issues. But oil, especially petroleum, become more and more important. Since it's used in transportation, energy, and also the plastics are made from petroleum products. But this is all good for our lives in the earth. I think you're all aware of it. There's a lot of problems in using fossil fuels. The problem of climate change is largely a problem of carbon being emitted from the fossil fuels. The greenhouse effect is due to the warming of the atmosphere caused by buildup of carbon dioxide. The presence of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere makes our planet warmer than any other planet on the solar system. This is because it traps the heat obtained from sunlight and do not let it go beyond the atmosphere. Burning fossil fuels release a large amount of carbon dioxide into the air. When there is a significant rise in the percentage of carbon dioxide in the air, the amount of heat captured by the carbon dioxide gas also increases. This in turn leads to a rise in the surface temperature of the Earth, which is also known as global warming. Also, if we do nothing about it, fossil fuels are in danger of running out. Do you ever think that what if we deplete our resources? We have to handle the situation not by choice but by necessity. We have to save the energy and we have to develop the alternative energy. Earth is our big house. We have to keep that in mind. Do you heat your own house by emitting carbon dioxide or terraces away in your room? We have to recognize that Earth belongs to all of us and we have to take care of it. To deal with climate change that the Earth is facing, we have to deal with the use of fossil fuels. Thank you for listening.
Okay, sorry. Hi, I'm start. Okay. Hi, I'm Sungmin Kim, and now I will present about deforestation. Deforestation means decreasing number of forests. Most people assume that global warming is caused by burning oil and gas, but in fact, according to the UNF Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC, between 25 and 30% of the greenhouse gases released into the atmosphere each year, 1.6 billion tons is caused by deforestation. It's pretty high percentage. To settle greenhouse effect problems, we should keep our forests. About half of the world's original forests had been destroyed. The majority of the forests were destroyed during the previous 50 years. Now we cannot just avert the eyes away from deforestation. Deforestation occurs by nature or humankind. Its main reason is induced by human, and a few is by nature, such as drought, rainfall, and thunderstorm, etc. According to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change Secretariat, the overwhelming direct cause of deforestation is agriculture. Subsistence farming is responsible for 48% of deforestation, and commercial farming is for 32%, and logging is responsible for 14%, and fewer wood removals make up 5% of deforestation. Many regions of the world have been through deforestation. As you know, Amazon is notorious for its deforestation. If you see the picture, you can notice that Amazon has colorful map. This picture means deforestation is already pervasive in Amazon. Like Amazon, there are many places which have been through deforestation. South America, bottom line of North America, Europe, Russia, Asia, and Australia. Many regions of the world is going on deforestation. Because of ubiquitous deforestation, climate is being changed. Woods store carbon dioxide and emit oxygen by photosynthesizing. But if the woods are burned or decay, they would release much of carbon dioxide back to the atmosphere. Then released carbon dioxide linger in the atmosphere. As carbon dioxide occurs, it produces a layer in the atmosphere that traps radiation from the sun. The radiation converts to heat, which causes global warming. It is better known as the greenhouse effect. A greenhouse effect caused by deforestation will accelerate deforestation. High temperature caused by deforestation caused by greenhouse effect induce drought more frequently. Also, high temperature makes water evaporate and then rainfall pours into the land. Vicious cycle is formed. In fact, forest stores water. UNEP spokesman Nuttall said 42% of rainfall is composed of evaporated water from forests. If deforestation occurs, rainfall would decrease and it leads to drought and scarcity of water. Then how to solve deforestation? To reduce damage of agriculture to forests, new methods are being developed for farming more intensively, such as high-yield hybrid crops, autonomous building gardens, and hydroponics. These techniques will decrease carbon dioxide emission and tree cutting. There is a direct organization reducing emissions from deforestation and forest degradation called REDD, and UN Framework Convention on Climate Change. UNFCCC also endeavors to stop deforestation. Those organizations suggest the initiative which contains law of monitoring forests by satellite. To solve climate change problems, we should love our forests. Thanks.